gone to lawlessness, violence, and corruption. It's so common that the people there no longer flinch when the most heinous crimes are committed. They just shrug it off as business as usual. The Mexican army just made a shocking discovery in the Mexican border town of Nuevo Laredo. A cartel-owned military arsenal containing machine guns, grenade launchers, and thousands of rounds of ammunition, via Briat Bart. Nuevo Laredo, Tamaulipas, is a bastion for the infamous Los Zetas drug cartel. They pretty much run the place at this point. Police and government officials are in the pocket of the cartels, too scared or too crooked to take a stand. The only progress made is the occasional victory by the Mexican military, which is slightly less prone to corruption than local police forces. It was the Mexican Army's 8th Military Unit that unearthed this major stockpile in a town right across from Laredo, Texas. While on patrol, Mexican soldiers saw a group of gunmen hanging around the street. A chase ensued, leading the soldiers into a house where the cartel members managed to escape through a back door. After inspecting the house, the soldiers realized they'd stumbled upon a jackpot. The place was filled to the brim with heavy-duty weaponry. The Zetas have long been known as a paramilitary organization armed to the teeth. The confiscated stash consisted of 1 Russian-made rebounds per game, 5 grenade launchers, 3.50 caliber Barrett rifles, 2 G3H&K rifles, 13 40mm grenades, and 91 rifles, including several AK-47s and AR-15s. In addition, there were 20 military-style uniforms and an abundance of tactical gear among the arsenal. The confiscation of these weapons was a big win in a war against the cartels, but it also reveals just how powerful these criminal organizations are. Nuevo Laredo has been home to major cartel violence in the last several years as factions within the Los Zetas gang battle one another for dominance. While there's no tragedy in worthless thugs killing each other, these gang wars always result in the deaths of many innocent people, including women and children. These animals have no humanity. What's just as disgusting is the level of control that cartels like Los Zetas have over the Mexican government. South of the border truly is a gangster's paradise, where law and order are a fantasy. If it weren't for our border, these criminal enterprises would have free rein to carry out their lawlessness here in the U.S. just as they've been doing in Mexico for decades. If Democrats had their way, we'd be living like Mexico right now. They see how dangerous these gangs are, yet give no thought to defending our border from them. The Dems want to invite Los Zetas and no questions asked. This is why we need a wall, as well as other tough border defense measures, and immigration control. If we don't assert control over our border, it won't be long before the U.S. becomes a third world landfill like Mexico.